Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Riverfolk Music and Arts live stream. My name is John Churchville. I'm super excited to be here. I am throwing together a whole bunch of technology here. I've been spending all day putting this all together to present to you guys some music, and so I'm super excited to be here and to share with you guys some of what I've been working on. I want to take a moment and say thank you to Eileen Rower, the director of Riverfolk, who asked me to be here today and who's been working with me all week on the live streaming and everything. And hopefully it's working really well now. We're going to get the comments on this thing. You can hit the comments, and I'll be replying to comments as soon as I can figure out how to get them up here. I'll get that. I'll get it going, and I'll see what you guys are saying. So tonight, I want to welcome you to my home studio. Welcome to my home. And I've been here now for a few months. Like us all, we've been sheltered in place and kind of making the best of what we've got. And I've had just a wonderful time performing and playing music in this new format. I mean, it's been a lot of work, and there's been a lot of frustration, a lot of headbanging, and trying to figure out how this all works and how we put it together. But I can tell you right now, it is exciting to be working in this way with so many musicians. Right now, we have on a Zoom call, and somebody who's controlling my screen, Mr. Anup Gopal, is controlling my screen and doing the audio engineering and everything. And Anup, can you say hi there? Are you there?
Hey there. How's it going?
Hey, Anup. Thank you so much for doing the engineering here today, and hopefully we can pull this off without a hitch.
Sure.
Yeah, so I wanted to let you guys know that there's a donation button. Hopefully it is down there. I'm looking right now for our live stream. There we go. So there's a donation button there for
hey there.
There's a donation button. Oh, now I can see people. Wonderful. Dan Ripke just said hello. Hey, Dan. Okay, so the donation button goes to Riverfolk, and they're raising money for artists to be able to perform and thinking of new avenues and new ways to get live music happening. And so it's a wonderful thing to support, and I'm super excited to be here. So I wanted to just say I'm going to be doing something a little bit different tonight. I'm a drummer. For those of you that know me, I play the drums, and I accompany a lot of people, and I play music with a lot of people. And I don't really go out and do solo drumming as much as I would love to, as much as I do my solo drumming around my house. I don't go out and perform as a solo drumming artist. And so for me, being here, figuring out how to do this, we had to figure out a way to play with people. And anyone who's tried to play music live online runs into this issue of latency, which means that I start playing, and then you hear it a few little milliseconds later, and then I hear how you respond a few milliseconds later, and it's not enough synchronicity for us to be able to play together. So what we have to do is become asynchronous, and we have to play kind of one after the other. It's like we have to play in line. So tonight what you're going to see is musicians who have performed and played and recorded themselves and sent it to me, and then I'm going to be playing live to their recorded live playing. So it's like when you watch those evening talk shows and they said live on tape. We're shooting this live today. I'm here. Right now I'm going to be able to respond to your comments and everything. But the videos that you will see are performances that were done and sent. So that's the asynchronous part. So without any further ado, I wanted to start tonight by doing a piece that I've been working on for the Tabla drum set. And I'm calling this tonight, I've given it a name, I'm calling it The Stream. So the river, the stream, our virtual streaming, all of it is flowing right now. We don't quite know how we're getting there, where we're going, and where this flow is taking us, but we're just gonna be on it and enjoy it. So hopefully you enjoy this very much. I encourage you, if you have headphones, to put headphones on. I encourage you, if you have a nice stereo system, turn it up and listen and enjoy the music. If you have a drum, go ahead and play along with me, you know. So first up is the stream. All right. Welcome to the Tabla drum set. Oh, that felt very nice. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It feels really exciting to be here. I should get these comments up and running here so I can see. Hopefully, can you guys hear me? I should talk into my microphone, I suppose. So the next piece, this is the first asynchronous one. Sunitha, Anathaswami, we've known each other a very long time. She's got lots of students, wonderful teacher, wonderful vocalist in the area, just a wonderful spirit. It's been very fun working with Sunitha over the years, and so she sent this video in for it was Indian Music Night. For 13 years, I hosted an Indian Music Night at Crazy Wisdom Tea Room downtown Ann Arbor. We did once a month. We held Indian Music Night, and we had 142 Indian Music Nights. And the last 2 months that we did it, it was virtual, and so this was one of the pieces that premiered on the first virtual Indian Music Night. This is Yeke, Beko, Ninna, Sneha. And all right, let me check my feed. This is a little odd. It's kind of like asking for people to raise their hand or whatnot. All right, wonderful. If you guys have any comments or any questions, then feel free to talk in the comments and I can answer those for you. I need to change the tabla because this is a different key. This is in the key of B, so we change the tabla to B tabla. Anoop, is it possible, can you give me a B so I can tune really quick?
Sure.
Wonderful. Thank you, Anoop.
No problem.
Okay. All right. So, Sunitha, take it away.
Yeke Beko Ninna Sneha Sagu Hogo Madhava Yeke Beko Ninna Sneha Sagu Hogo Madhava 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 Sagu Hogo
what a wonderful groove. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, Sunitha, for sending that in, for playing along. That's fun. So the next piece comes from our buddy Will Cicola. Will is spent many years playing in klezmer groups. Oh, hi, Ann Ramsey. I miss going to Crazy Wisdom to hear some Kali. So happy to experience this virtually. Yay. Well, thank you for being here. That's wonderful. Na Bortley, soothing. Whoa, that's nice. Soothing. Yeah, this is whenever I have been down, feeling the stresses and the strains of the unknown and the area that we're all in right now, coming down to the studio and playing music feels like such a blessing to be able to do. So I'm really happy to be able to share it with you guys, and I'm happy for you to be here. So next up is, I think this song is called Rumeynishe Bulgar. This is, as far as I know, a klezmer song. Now, if we were playing live and Will was right here, he would be introducing this piece. You're leaving it to the drummer to introduce his pieces. That's not good, you guys, but it's okay. We're gonna play the music. Could somebody hand me there's a powder right up there next to the that little guitar right there. It's right there in the little tin case there. I need some powder for my hands. Right next to the light bulb, there's a little tin case.
That silver one.
Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
There it is. Yep, thank you. Nope, that's not it. That's a tape measure. All right, we'll find one. Right around the corner here, around the curtain. Is that it? That's it. Thank you so much. All right. Sorry for that delay. You gotta, if you're a tabla player, you gotta have your powder. This absorbs moisture. It's a warm day today. Moisture out there, so the powder absorbs the moisture in your hands, allows it to play faster and easier. But now I need to change tabla. And Anu, could you give me a C, please?
Sure thing.
Ooh. C, that's C?
That's correct.
Oh. Well, this drum went sharp. All right. This is a hammer. It's a brass hammer. It's kind of heavy, and it's specifically for tuning the tabla. All right. Thank you, Anoop. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for that. I must tune. It's not for me, it's for you. It's for your ears. So when it's in tune, everything sounds better. All right, we're going to get Will queued up here. And we're going to do a little tabla drum set klezmer. All right, Will, take it away. Oh, Will is such a powerful player. God, I love hearing Will play. Wonderful guy too. The best hugger in the world. If you ever are on a gig with Will, everybody gets a big old bear hug. It's been a long time since we've had one of those, Will. Miss it for sure. Okay, so I wanted to just take a second here and talk about the tabla, these drums here. I grew up in Marquette, Michigan. I'm not quite Riverfolk. There was a lot of rivers around there, but I was the Lake Superior kind of folk. Love jumping in Lake Superior whenever I get the chance. And growing up, I played rock and roll, funk, blues, polka music. I was in a polka band for a while, and all kinds of different music interested me. But in 1998, I went out to California Institute of the Arts in Valencia, California, music school there that has an amazing world music program. And I heard in the hallway this drum. This is actually, I remember the exact groove that I heard. It goes like this. And my goodness, it was mesmerizing. I'm listening to this groove, and I was like it was like the Pied Piper was playing. And I went around the corner, and there was a fellow there named Jonathan Marmore, and he was playing this groove, and I was like, what is that? And he said, oh, these are the tabla from India. And that was my introduction. And just so happens that Cal Arts is one of the premier tabla players in the world, Pandit Swapan Chowdhury. And from the first day of classes that I started taking lessons with Swapanji, I haven't stopped, and that was 1998, so it was 22 years ago. And the amount of information and knowledge and the rhythmic theory and the precision and the practice ethic and everything about tabla, the way that it's learned, the rote style of learning, the repetition, the amazing language that goes along with it, all of it was so intoxicating. It wasn't just the sound. It was everything that came with it. So I'm just going to explain to you a little bit of what's so wonderful about this drum. So this is the tabla, this is the baya. Sometimes this is called the daga, which means right, and this is the baya, which means left. Daga baya, tabla baya. And there's a language of the right hand, there's a language of the left hand. Let me get this a little bit closer. And I'll make sure to check my comments too. All right. So on the right hand, we have ta, tete, gege, cut, tu. Oh, I went over to the left hand. Tu, na, tet, dere dere. So all of these different sounds. And then on the left hand, gege, cut. And that's about it for the left hand. But if you do combinations, na and ge together make da. Da, da, tete, tete, da, da, tu, na. Or here's one, dene, de, dhe, de, dene, gene, taka, gene, dene, gene, taka. So when you learn how to play the tabla, you learn these phrases. Dene, gene, taka, dene, gene, dene, gene, taka, dene, gene, taka, dene, gene, dene, gene, taka. You learn how to speak them, and then you learn how to play them. If you can't say it, you can't play it. A good old phrase in tabla, also, by the way, a phrase in just about every instrument on the planet. If you can't say it, you can't play it. Denegene taka denegene denegene taka denegene taka denegene denegene taka denegene taka denegene 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 taka taka denegene 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 taka taka denegene taka denegene taka denegene denegene taka denegene taka again, and then again, and taka, then again, and then again, and taka. And then faster phrases. Kita taka tedi, kita taka tedi, kita taka. Kita taka tedi, kita taka tedi, kita taka. Kita taka tedi, kita taka tedi, kita taka. Taka tedi, kita taka, taka tedi, kita taka. Taka tedi, kita taka, taka tedi, kita taka. Kita taka tedi, kita ta. Kita taka tedi, kita ta. Kita taka tedi, kita taka tedi, kita ta. Kita taka tedi, kita ta. Kita taka tedi, kita taka tedi, kita ta. Kita taka tedi, kita ta. Kita taka tedi, kita ta. And so this is how the tabla is put together. Now, tabla on drum set, maybe you have a mixture of rhythmic theories and ideas. And so I might just play two sounds on the tabla, ne and ta. Ne ta, ne ta, ne ta, ne ta, ne ta, ne ta. And this to me becomes like my hi-hat. So I can play then just as if I'm playing my hi-hat. It's the timekeeper for the rest of the drum set. Now the tabla becomes the timekeeper for the rest of the drum set. And one of my favorite things that I discovered is that with the stick, this sound right here is a lot like this sound right here. So I can exchange the sounds. Kita taka teri kita. Taka teri kita taka. So I can play these fast rhythmic fills as if I'm playing the tabla, but on the drum set. And oh my gosh, it just makes me so happy to play. So that is the tabla and the tabla drum set and kind of how this comes together. Okay, so now, one of my favorite pieces, I met Madcat long ago when I moved to Ann Arbor. I was playing tabla up on the main floor at Rit Drums. It was on Main Street there. Rit Drums, it was, you could take lessons, you could buy drums, and I would be up there in between my lessons playing tabla on the main floor. And one day this guy came in with this wild hair and this cool goatee, and somebody said, "Hey, that's Madcat Ruth." And I was like, "Well, who's Madcat Ruth? I got to meet this guy." And so I met Madcat Ruth. It was way back in probably 2002 or 2003, and we talked then, and we've been playing together ever since. And so this is one of our favorite little ones. I'm gonna let Madcat introduce this one. So take it away, Madcat.
Hello, everybody. Hello, John.
Hey, Madcat.
Hey, John, how about a virtual elbow bump? Well, all right.
I love it.
Well, I'd like to do a little song that John and I have jammed on quite a few times. It's a little thing I wrote a long time ago called Ta. Goes like this. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Madcat.
Adios.
Adios. All right. Well, I'm gonna welcome Madcat back now, right away with our friend Dan Ripke. So Dan Ripke and Madcat and I performed. We had some shows through a grant by the Michigan Humanities Council for to play at a school system up in Brighton. And of course, when all of this happened, then the shows were canceled. But the show went on with some virtual performances. So I asked Dan if he could he take my drumming out and just send me the video of him and Madcat playing. And so so this is Dan and Madcat, and I'm filling in what was there, but now I'm filling it in live. This is called Blackberry Blossom. Let me change my tabla really quick. All right. And now here's a nice instrumental for you. Oh, is that just fun? That's fun. I love that. I'd love to play that trio live sometime. We've been playing a lot now as the virtual guys, but now live would be wonderful. Okay, so now next up we have Will. Will is back again, and this is one I have never played with Will before. So I'm very interested to hear it in getting ready for this. Actually, this is one that I have not listened to, so this will be new for all of us. All right. So whenever you're ready, Will, take it away. This is called Dobriden. 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 Who knows? Oh yeah. Nice job, Will. That was fun. All right, now one more tabla drum set song for y'all today. And this is another one with the trio, Dan Ripke, Peter Madcat Ruth. This is one we did Anoop, I got to tell you, I didn't tell you before we started. About a minute 49 into this one, you have to switch to the next scene. Whenever Madcat goes full screen, switch to the next scene. Otherwise, we only have one other scene. I got to change the key. Thank you, sir. Again, a big thank you to Anoop Gopal for engineering and doing all the scene changes remotely. By the way, he's sitting at his place. Okay, here we go. This one is a fun little number called Old Dan Tucker. Welcome to Jeff. Welcome, Magnus here. Wonderful. Hello. Oh, we're getting some donations too. Thank you guys so much. All right, whenever you guys are ready, take it away.
Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Now old Dan Tucker, he come to town, riding with Billy Gold, leading the hound. Hound dog barking, the Billy Goat jump. Threw old Dan right over a stump. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker, he come to town, riding with Billy Goat, leading the hound. Hound dog barking, the Billy Goat jump. Threw old Dan right over a stump. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Now old Dan Tucker, he come to town, swinging the ladies all around. First to the right and then to the left, then to the one he'd love the best. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Let's hit the harmonica. Let it go, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, one last piece of music. Thank you guys so much. All right. So now, I'm back in the seat, and I would like to welcome a very special guest. Come on in, Rosemary. This is Rosemary Sunshine Churchville. Welcome, Rosemary. How are you doing? Yeah, Rosemary's up here. Come a little bit closer. So we got to get right nice and close to the mic, and we're going to add a little bit of reverb to our microphone. And so one of the things I love doing. Sorry, Anoop, I need to add reverb. Take it away. I love to make music with students, and Rosemary and I have been making music this entire time. Got to make sure we're in tune. So this is a piece dedicated to all of the students who are moving up. This one is called Moving Up. Ready?
Time has come to say goodbye. Another year's passed us by.
move along.
As we get older,
We get stronger, so
we sing a song about moving up. The year was filled with fun and joy. We made new friends, both girls and boys.
all our teachers helped us learn. Moving up is what we've earned.
Had our problems, we had our fights, but
We worked hard to make it right, so we sing a song about moving up. Moving up,
been moving on as we get older. We get stronger.
moving up,
Been moving on as we get older. We get stronger. Moving up, been moving on as we get older. We get stronger. Moving up, been moving on as we get older. We get stronger.
moving up and moving on. As we get older, we get stronger. Moving up and moving on. As we get older, we get stronger. Moving up and moving on. As we get older. One more time. Moving up and moving on. As we get older, we get stronger. Thank you, Riverfolk. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you to Eileen Rower for putting this on. Thank you to Anup Gopal for engineering, and there's donations available. And I had such a fun time. I hope you guys did too. We will see you next time. Thank you all so much. And goodbye.